La Rebellion, straight from NWA. They're here to enjoy the snow here in Canada, just like every NWA, guys. Snow has been a big thing with NWA lately. So these guys are here to check out the Canadian snow.
Well, it might cause these boys from a little bit closer to the equator to not be in the best of mood. Their attitude might be described as a little bit chilled, because I don't know if there's anybody in this building that doesn't have chills when they're looking at one of the most unbelievably intimidating teams in pro wrestling today.
And their opponents, they are the current reigning and defending Demand Lucha Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions, accompanied to the ring by El Doctor Zocno, and hailing from Nueva Germania, Paraguay, the champions, Los Medicos.
Los Medicos in the house, the Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions. Yeah, it's a gimmick, all right. It's a hell of a gimmick. Doc Zoc making fun of the fans here, the loyal fans at Demand Lucha.
Well, we have been, I don't know if fortunate is the correct word, but we have seen Los Medicos plenty of times here in Demand Lucha.
Absolutely.
With these tag belts over their shoulders and around their waists. And we've seen them go to great lengths to keep them that way. Whether they will be able to execute such maneuvers against Rebellion still remains to be seen. I don't know if I can call them tag team champions to be proud of, but they've held on to those titles for a very long time and will try and make it another full calendar month as champions and another year as champions as we close out December.
Well, they got a hell of a task in front of them, La Rebellion. Number 12 on the PWI Best Tag Teams of the Year. Are you out of here, Tempest? Tempest is going to switch up with Chris Crucifix. Chris, you know all about the Medicos. Tell me, I don't know, this doesn't look like Uno and Dos here. This looks like maybe Trace or Quattro.
Look like Trace to me.
I don't know who the hell this is.
You don't know what you have under your sleeve. You don't know what you're going to get with El Doctor Zocno. It's been almost 2 years of terror here for Los Medicos with those Royal Canadian Tag Team Championships. But tonight they're facing one of the top world-class tag teams in all of professional wrestling, La Rebellion.
Tell them about PWI. Tell them about PWI, Chris.
I was going to say two-time NWA Tag Team Champions, La Rebellion. PWI.
Well, they're number 12 on the list this
Of the
year.
top.
You sent me the link, bro. I thought you were going to be all over that.
Second generation star, Bestia, 666, son of Damien.
I actually thought Damien was going to come. Originally, we were going to have him in here, but it didn't work out. But still, La Rebellion going to be insane. And I don't know about this Medicos lineup. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know who's Uno or Dos. I don't know what's going on anymore. All I know is Doc Zoc now officially has 2 sets of championships here. He's got the tag championship, and now Nova came the openweight champion.
It's true, Hutch Henry's history made tonight. Nova came, very controversial fashion, 2 against 1.
Seriously, right? I mean,
threat.
he's like one step away from owning all the gold.
Well, the big one still on the line tonight. It'll be a ladder match, but right now, tag team championships on the line. We're going to start things off. And just for the sake of the matchup, we're going to call this one number 1, maybe?
Uno?
I don't know.
Okay, this is Uno. This looks like this might be Uno, actually. I don't know. This is Uno and Trace. Is it weird to skip? Let's go with Uno and Trace, because this guy sure ain't Dos. You want the official scoop? You know how Dos has been attacking fans in the audience for the last few
absolutely.
shows? We've forced him into re-education, and supposedly Doc Zoc, he's like brain dead or something now. Doc Zoc screwed him around trying to re-educate him.
I'm sure there's experiments going on
I'm sure
all
we're
the
going to see
time.
him again, but yeah, if you take a look at our footage, he's been attacking fans in the audience for the last few shows. Couldn't have it anymore, and not here tonight. Doesn't look like it, at least.
Well, it's a wise decision from the board of directors, Hutch Henry's. You see the challengers
On the giving up the advantage here
Oh
to
boy,
Los
Fireman's
Medicos.
Carry. We've had some trouble with that tonight. Look, a slip out. Fireman's Carry at the Parkdale Hall is not working out.
And MechaWolf, he has history here. Hutch Henry's at Demand Lucha.
Oh yeah, took on former Premier Champion Carter Mason. Had a match in Kensington Market when we did our parking lot shows.
Yeah,
those were awesome shows.
Not just that, Chapter 2, the second show ever.
That's true. I got to admit, MechaWolf dumped Carter Mason right at the feet of my mother-in-law, and she has never stopped talking about that. And she didn't flinch for a second. She's one tough bitch.
MechaWolf, an unforgettable performer, incredible power on display.
Speaking of tough bitches, La Rebelión taking on the Medicos. Boom, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Tag team continuity with these guys. They've been around a while.
Ringing the bell of Los Medicos, La Rebelión in control here.
Yeah, Medicos having to regroup a little bit.
The Medicos are lucky here. La Rebelión, they're not afraid to take things to the extreme here. So. La Rebelión trying to regroup here. Big time matchup here. Tag team championships on the line. And what they'd like to add to their trophy case, another long list of accomplishments. What it would be for La Rebelión.
Oh yeah, to become the Demand Lucha.
Absolutely, more tag team
Canadian
gold.
Tag team champions. They would love that shit.
International travelers. Bestia, the Los Medicos have centered things down.
Yeah, firm control here.
Centered things down on Bestia. Los Medicos going to town. Dr. Zognoff looking on. Quite pleased with his men. Send Bestia for the ride.
Whoa! Huge Rana there, center of the ring. Firm control. Wow, out of the way though, Medicos. And digging in with the elbow. Wow, at a second time. Jesus. Big elbow.
Some great tag team continuity on display from Los Medicos, and there's a reason.
Jeez, maybe this is Dos. Dos loves the big elbow.
Definitely a reason why those guys are the champions.
Bestia 666, feeling it, clutching that back.
And MechaWolf trying to get his partner, trying to get the crowd back into it here. Cutting Bestia off. Trying to keep Bestia stays isolated on their side of the ring.
Wow, digging in deep with that chop. This is Trace? I can't even tell anymore with these guys. Unbelievable. Medicos, double team, that's what I want to see. Two Medicos, then I don't have to give them a number. It's just the Medicos. The Medicos attacking Bestia.
Well, unfortunately, at the expense of his own partner, MechaWolf, trying to intervene here.
Also formerly known as Mr. 450, MechaWolf, the beast himself. Bestia 666, part of a proud and long-lived Lucha Libre family. Demand Lucha bringing you the authentic Lucha Libre stars.
MechaWolf also, not just the wrestling star, but also in the world of rock and roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I mean, these guys have been all over. AAA, CMML, even Lucha Underground back in the day. Lateral press here from Medico.
Spending the better part of 2023, the early half in NWA, two-time NWA tag champions, but Bestia in a lot of trouble. He's on the wrong side of town here, Hutch Henry.
Wow, two-time champs means that they lost at some point. Medicos firmly in their first reign, undefeated for going on almost 2 years. Bestia showing them who's boss here, crawling out of the way of the elbow. Far side, come on, MechaWolf, chomping at the bit, but there's Medico. Now I see it happening, missing the tag.
Bestia desperately needed to make that tag, but the Medicos, that numbers game too much here. Even with it's a tag team match, we still have El Doctor on the outside, menacing. Say's on the receiving end of quite a bit of punishment, Hutch Henries. He needed to make that tag, and MechaWolf really thrown out of it there.
I agree. I like how you're saying Say. You're making it Spanish. You're not sounding too like white guy Anglo. Like,
That's just, when I grew up watching Damien, they had to emphasize the Says. He is demonic. He is Satan.
what's going on here? Is this moonsault here from Trace? Pretty sure that's Trace.
Oh! Uno, Trace, Mega Medico, Dose, Nurse Novocaine, Fred-Eye.
The whole sickness making its way through Demand Lucha here from Doc Zoc. You're right. World Tag Team Championships, Royal Canadian Tag Team Championships on the line. And look at these guys just crawling. We haven't seen Mega Medico in a while. There's a ton of guys. Frankie the Mobster.
You never know who you're going to see. Frankie the Mobster, absolutely.
All kinds of people in Doc Zoc's stable. Here comes MechaWolf finally getting the tag. Big Rana Tahiras.
A lot of times people think MechaWolf the more powerful
Wham,
of the
into
two.
the corner. Wow, damn on Gary. And look at him on fire. Somersault into the dropkick.
A lot of times,
Trace.
I was going to say, underestimating that aerial ability of MechaWolf. Certainly had that name, Mr. 450, for a reason, Hutch Henries. Medicos, both men in the ring now.
Yeah, I don't care how tough you are. 2-on-1 is not a situation you want to be in. Running knee and a DDT there to Dose, or Uno, or Trace, whoever the bloody hell it is.
Combination backfired there, sending Los Medicos into one another. And we're about to maybe see Flight 666 take flight here. Oh! Para-suicide dives. La Rebellion.
Stereo suicide dives.
Incredible.
Got our cameraman right in there on the action.
Could this be the break that La Rebellion needed? They're setting him up here.
Well, it's been so long, I haven't even really thought about the fact that we could have brand new Royal Canadian Tag Champs here tonight.
Right here, you might see it seconds away.
Oh, come on.
MechaWolf can't believe it.
I never like to hope, Chris. I never like to hope that the Medicos are going to finally eat craw and lose the titles. But I'm starting to finally, I'm getting that faith. I'm getting that feeling. La Rebellion gonna take the Royal Canadian Tag titles away from these sons of bitches.
If there's any caliber of talent to take those tag team championships away, it would be La Rebellion, and they're calling for it here.
Both Medicos back in now, neck breaker, here we go. Wham!
Trying to send him out on the stretcher.
Now Bastia in there to break it up.
Dumping Bastia outside. Los Medicos setting up MechaWolf in position now, Hutch Henries.
Not the place you want to be. 2-on-1, MechaWolf. Both of these guys are bigger than him too. Fully outmanned, fully outweighed, fully outnumbered, but in firm control. Low bridge. Wow, but eats a boot, Chris. And here comes Bastia to back up his partner.
Shot for shot. Bastia standing tall here against a member of the Medicos.
We don't even know what to call this guy. A member of the Medicos. Looks like Uno.
Oh.
It's the Mark I Medico, the original. Oh, big knee. Oh, big Itsugiri. And a lariat to boot. La Rebellion throwing Medicos for a loop, baby.
Flurry of combinations from La Rebellion. Putting Los Medicos down. And now they're calling for a Bastia. Looks to take flight here again. Goes up top. MechaWolf trying to get in position. No! Oh, wow! And Bastia went down hard, Hutch Henries.
What's going on here?
Heart attack maneuver.
Yeah, heart attack.
Oh, wow. Another near fall for Los Medicos.
Well, the combination spine buster there, torquing him down. That takes the wind right out of you, Chris. I have not taken many wrestling moves in my life, but just like Vince McMahon, in a bar, I took the heart attack once, and it's not fun.
No, definitely not. Back your head, back your neck, smashing down.
Whoa, look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh, right to the balls, head first to the balls.
Ouch, hard, down he goes.
Yeah, and he hit the stairs too, that's not pretty. Whoa, big Michinoku.
Spiked him.
New champs, oh! Damn it! Jeez, Chris, for just a microsecond there, I thought new champs for sure. That was a dirty looking Michinoku. Right on the back of the head of Medico Uno.
Fans here starting to rally behind La Rebellion. They want to see new champions.
Look at that, wow.
Calling for 450. MechaWolf.
Oh, pulling a Jeff Hardy. The fans going crazy, taking the shirt off. And then climbing to the top rope. That's very Jeff Hardy to take your shirt off and climb the ropes. Oh man, if only he'd done a swanton. Everybody loves it when Doc takes a shot. No!
Oh, no!
Oh, but was it worth it? Obviously not. Damn it.
Here are your winners, and still Demand Lucha Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions, Los
Well, by hook or by crook, El Doctor Zaknov able to help his men retain here. At a very Lucha Christmas, Los Medicos are going to end the 2023 calendar year at Demand Lucha with those brand new championships. Close but no cigar for La Rebellion. I'm sure it's not the last we'll see of MechaWolf and Bestia 666 at Demand Lucha. And there's those shenanigans they're always pulling off and they're always talking about. Taunting the fans here at Parkdale Hall. But Los Medicos able to do it. El Doctor will be walking out of Parkdale Hall with those tag team championships and with the openweight championship, both those championships going home with the sickness here tonight at Demand Lucha.